welcome to my official channel and my first YouTube video. I'm so excited to make this video. I've been wanting to do it for such a long time, but something always comes up between my kids and work and uni. I'm just like, I just don't have time sometimes. So I've finally done it because I've got a little bit of a break on a Monday and a Thursday where I can hopefully get a video in. Uni's crazy at the moment, but that's okay. So today is just literally this everyday look that I put on, and when I mean everyday, not like literally going to the shops, like shopping and food shopping, no. If I'm going out for lunch with the girls, or if we've got something on the weekend, I literally do this look. I absolutely love it. It's so easy, it's so fresh and glowy, and you do not need many products at all. Like, I literally use bronzer and highlighter for the whole thing. You'll see how easy it is. So yes, please keep on watching and let me know what you think. Thanks guys. Right, so let's get started. So I'm gonna first apply primer. Now you can put, I don't put any moisturizer on. I've got nothing on at the moment because I get quite oily, so I don't I think sometimes when you put too much on, it can make your makeup slip and slide. So I'm just gonna go ahead straight in with the primer, and I use the Arbonne primer. I really like this one because you can use it for all skin types. And it's got no nasty chemicals or anything like that, but not only that, it just gives a really nice smooth finish, and it really does help your makeup stay on all day. So I mainly just apply in areas. You can put it on with like a brush if you want, but I just like to use my fingers for lots of things, for facial things. Yep, so that's pretty much it done. Now, so you can go next if you want. You can start with your eyes or your foundation. I know everyone's different, so a lot of makeup artists start with their eyes first and then do foundation last. But because this is just an everyday look, you're not going to have any crazy fallout happen. So I'm going to just jump in and do foundation first. So I use the MAC Pro Longwear. I used to use, this is not for everyday though, I used to use Studio Fix back a long time ago, but I just found that it was way too thick and heavy. But when I say this is my everyday makeup, it's my everyday makeup when I like have got something on, because my everyday makeup is like the tiniest bit of concealer and maybe mascara if you're lucky. So if I'm going just a little bit extra daytime special somewhere, I will put on this one, and I love it. I love Pro Longwear. It's really nice, creamy consistency. And it's still like a good medium buildable coverage. So I just apply it onto the back of my hand. I always mix two colors. I've never been, in all foundations, I've never been one color, like I've never found a true color match. And I do find MAC can sometimes be a bit funny too. They can either be quite pink base or quite yellow base. Now I'll go ahead and use their essential oil, and I put 2 drops of this in. At first when I bought it, I thought, no way would I be able to use it because I'm oily, but it actually doesn't affect oily skin. So it just looks like that, this little bottle. If you can see, it's hard to see, maybe I'll put it, it's my black top. And yeah, you just can't talk today. Just drop a couple of drops into your foundation, and then just mix that through. And it just gives the foundation more of a lightweight feel, especially for daytime. Now I'm just going to use my Sigma Kabuki brush, F80. I love this brush for foundation. I use it over the Beauty Blender because I just think it's quicker, easier, and it really buffs the foundation really nicely. So if you see me looking down, it's because I've got a mirror here where I can see what I'm doing. It's hard to see in there. So that's done. Pretty even, blends nicely. I don't know if you can see in this light, but it does match my neck. And I always make sure I just go up behind my ears, so just drag it down onto your neck a bit with your brush, because I find your neck can always be a bit discoloured. It doesn't get the sun as much as the rest of your body, so I find this bit always is a bit lighter. So I just blend that right there, nice, and done. So next we're going to move on to, now you can do eyes or your eyebrows, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to jump in and do my eyebrows because I find that frames my face, especially for when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Cool, so this, I love the MAC 266 brush for anything like gel liners, eyeliner, eyebrows, and I'm just using the Inglot number 16 brow liner gel. it looks like that. So it's pretty neutral color. It's good because it matches a lot of people's brows. So I'm just gonna start. So I'm just gonna look down in here for a sec, just so I can get the line. So they're done. And yeah, you can set them with a brow powder if you like, but I don't need to. This is just, like I said, like a quick everyday makeup. So then I'm gonna go ahead with the eyes. You can put this on if you want, the soft ochre paint pot all over the eye. You don't have to with this look, but I'll do it for today. It just gives more of a solid base to work with. So always put the most amount of product where you want the most amount of product. Put it where you want, yeah, obviously the highest concentration of colour to be, because you don't want to start obviously at your brow bone and then have this thick white blob. You just want to blend that up and out. I know you can carve, everyone carves their eyebrows and all that stuff, but I'm not going to bother for this one today. You don't want to be doing that with this look. Well, you can if you want, depends how heavy you like your makeup. Cool, so next we're going to move on to the shadow. Now, you can set this with like a translucent powder. I love this one. This is from Rimmel, and it's just their Stay Matte powder, and it's in 001 translucent. And just get like an all over fluffy brush. And just pop that all over the lid, brow. It just sets that so you're able to blend the colour better when you pop the shadows on. If you've got even just a neutral eyeshadow, you don't have to use that, but I just use that one for today. So then we're going to go in with MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. I love, it's worn out a bit, it's a bit dirty. I love this bronzer. It's just a really nice, true bronzy colour. It's a bit golden. It's not muddy. I'm really not into I don't know, everyone raves on about Lagoon bronzer and I'm just not the biggest fan of it from NARS. I mean, it's very muddy looking after a while, I find, if you put too much on. So I'm just going to go in with my Got 6SS brush. I love this brush. It's such a good blending brush because it's slightly tapered on the ends, so you can really get into the crease and diffuse the colour and buff it out. So I'm just going to tap the excess on the back of my hand and literally going to start right in the crease and just go across in windscreen wiping motions. So I find it helps when you look down into a mirror more than straight on, because you can really see where the fold is and where the crease is right in the middle. And you can just slowly build up the concentration of colour. And you can just pull that out a bit on the ends. Push that out slightly so it just comes out a little bit. Gives the illusion of a bigger eye. Cool, so that's done. I think that's pretty, I don't really want it much heavier than that. You can go heavier if you want, but that's how heavy I like to do. Okay, cool. So next we're going to go into our next shadow colour, which is going to be a highlighter. So this is why I love this look, because it's just so easy. It's literally, you'll just be using the same bronzer colours and highlighters for the whole thing. So I'm going to go into, oh actually no, I lie. Before we do that, we're going to do our second bronzer colour. God, Marie, I'm all over the place today. So we're going to jump in with Hoola. So you just want to give the crease a little bit more definition. And this is more of like a neutral bronze colour. So I love this one because it just gives a really nice definition in your crease. It's great for contouring as well. Matte Give Me Sun's not really good for contouring. It's good like to for like an all over kind of bronzy look. So I'm going to use a flatter tapered brush. Oh my god, yes, I know, my brush is falling apart. I'm pretty sure this is a Sigma yes, Sigma Blending E25 brush, and it's good because it's a bit flatter, the brush, so you can get like right in the crease without it diffusing too much onto your brow bone. So I'm literally doing just the point of the brush right into the product. Just tap it on the back of your hand, and then we're going to go literally directly into that crease. And always use the end of the brush when you're doing any like blending or anything like that, because the closer you are to the end, like the tip, the harsher the line's going to be. And for this, you don't want this too harsh, and it's easier to blend like less pigment out than if you had just gone boom straight with a heavy hand. So literally again in that crease, and just gonna windscreen wiper back and forth. So I don't know if you can see, but just deepened it up just a little bit in that crease area. You don't want it too much, so just jump to the other eye. Okay, so now we can move on to our third color, so which is going to be our highlighter. Oh my god, I love this highlighter, except it's smashed into so many pieces. My girls think it's hilarious to go through my makeup kit and just throw my makeup all over the floor, which I don't find that funny, but lucky I love them. So this is matte. I'm not sure if it was a limited edition. I don't know, but I love it. It's called Beaming Blush Extra Dimensions, and the bottom's pretty dirty, so I can't read the rest of it. But yeah, just remember that Beaming Blush highlighter. I'm sure they'll know what it is. Hopefully it's not limited edition, but it's just so beautiful. I'll quickly swatch it on my hand so you can have a look. You can see, but it's got like really, it's like pinky gold reflex. It's so beautiful. It's I prefer it over Champagne Pop, which everybody like goes on about, but I can find that a little bit heavy sometimes. I love highlighter, don't get me wrong. I love it. I want to glow like a disco ball, but you know, sometimes it's a little bit too much. It's just like boom out there. So we're going to go with a flat brush this time. So anytime you apply a product on your lid, you want to pack it on, so you always want to use a flat brush, synthetic if you can, but synthetic's better for cream products, but it doesn't matter, whatever you've got. This is a MAC brush. I absolutely love it. The name and the numbers come off. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just a big flat brush. I use it for a lot of things. So just gonna literally put that on there, put that on there, and you're gonna start in the center of your lid and just blend that out on the other side. So you can see it's just, there's a really nice highlight to the lid. This will actually open your eyes up and make them look bigger. Always start in the middle with this one and work out, because you want the concentration to be more in the middle of the lid. Actually opens your eye up. Now I'm not going to go too crazy with this. You can put more on if you want, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then I'm going to go to the other eye. Cool. So now I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of this product under my brow bone, just using a MAC 239 brush. Okay, so my brushes, well, they look like they're dirty, but they're not. Well, they are, but they're not, because I just used it on me yesterday. They were clean the day before. And because I didn't really do anything crazy, I thought, oh, well, I'll just use them today and then wash them. So how often does everyone wash their brushes? Because I speak to people like, how do I need to wash my brushes? I'm like, I haven't brushed them, I washed them for a few months. I'm like, eh? I was like, well, how often do you need to wash your vagina? Same as your brushes. You need to wash them all the time. So I'm literally gonna go see where that arch is and just see that little pop of highlight. God, I love highlight. Did you see that little whoop? And just smooth it out over each side. Love it. Cool. Okay, so next I'm gonna, that's pretty much it for the eyes. Like we're gonna go back and do underneath just to give it more definition, but I'm gonna go in with concealer now. And just for this everyday look, I use Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Concealer. I love this concealer. Oh my God, Shape Tape is my absolute favorite concealer, but I find it a bit heavy just for every day. But when you're doing like a full-on smoky eye, nothing beats it, hands down. It's the best. So I'm using this one for today because it's really nice and dewy, gives you a really nice luminous finish. And it's running out, so I'm just going to scrape whatever's left in there. So I know everyone does this crazy dots and crap when they do all this, but I'm literally just doing that. I'm just packing it on, not too much though. When you do concealer, good tip, work in thin layers, because the thicker you apply, the harder it is to blend out properly, and the more chance of it slipping, sliding, sticking into your creases, etc. So yeah, thinner layers, the better it dries, and I always just let it set for like a tiny second. But because this is quite thin, because it's running out, I'm just going to go straight ahead and blend that out. Using this e.l.f. cheap brush I got from Kmart, and I love it. I don't actually know what it was for originally, but I just use it to buff out my concealer. You can use a beauty blender, I just don't have one right next to me at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff this out. And I always go around my nose, I get redness. So wherever you get redness, you can pop it. Okay, so concealer's done. So now we can jump in and do the under eye area. I'm just going to set the concealer with some of the translucent powder we used before, just using one of my setting brushes from Real Techniques. So they do some really nice brushes actually. So you don't have to put a lot on because you don't want it to look too powdery. Just wherever you find you get a little bit oily as well. Okay, so under the eye, we're going to pretty much do what we did on the top of the eye. So I'm going to jump in with my E25 blending brush that's falling apart. And we're going to go in with a MAC Gimme Sun Bronzer. And you just want to really, you want to start from the outer edge of the eye and move the inner. And this doesn't matter, it can look messy, like I like that look. This doesn't have to be perfectly neat. Don't be scared. When you finish, you can just always go back under with that. Don't put any other product on there, but just buff that out. Cool. And then we're going to go in with the MAC 239 brush, and we're literally going to just be using the tip of it on the Hoola bronzer. So literally just dab that in there, just tap the excess off, and do the same. Always work from the outer to the inner part, obviously, because that's the outer's where you want most of the product. So that's all done underneath, and that's it. We're done with the shadows pretty much, which is literally bronzer and highlighter. So this look is really easy. Now I'm going to go in with mascara, my favourite, not just because it's Armor, but because it is just so good. I've got shitty little lashes. I really don't have much. I used to get eyelash extensions, and I reckon that stuff them up even more. I'm really doing good at not swearing in this video. Proud of myself. So yeah, so we're going to start with the mascara. Now, always better to look down into something when you do mascara, because that way you don't get the big glogs of mascara on your eyelid. Awesome, so my shitty little lashes have gone. And that's the mascara, if you can see. It's just really nice. It doesn't clump them together, it separates them and still gives them length. I just really, really like it. Sorry if the light keeps changing. It's going from like cold to hot, sunny to dark. It's just crazy weather at the moment. I feel like I'm in Melbourne or something. Anyway, so that's all done. So now we're going to jump into face contouring. I don't do too much contouring, to be honest. I just do a tiny little bit for this video. Yes, look, I really cannot talk today. Excuse me. So we're going to jump in with the MAC Give Me Some bronzer with my MAC, I want to say 160 brush. But anyway, this is amazing, this brush. Best investment, love it. Oh my God, don't look at my nails. I cannot have nails. So anyway, I'll get back to that in a second. But we're going to start from like where your ear crease joins to your face. So just going to pull down a little bit and you want to buff that up. And like really soft feathery motions, just move it up. You want to give like a seamless effect. You don't want it to look like it's just started somewhere. So I always go onto my ear a bit as well. It's almost like you're doing a number 3, like a backwards number 3 shape. That's how I do it. Cool, so that's pretty much done. You can bronze up as much as you want if you want to go more bronzy, it's up to you. I always just kind of finish a look and then go back if I think I need anything else on top. So now I'm going to jump in with a Morphe E48 brush and we're just going to do a tiny bit of contouring with Hoola. So just going to dip that in there and literally just don't bring it all the way down as far as you do the bronzer. Just stop it maybe like where like your eyebrow, the end of your eyebrow is. Alright, now to contour the nose, I love this trick. I learned it at like a MAC masterclass, so good. So I'm going to go back in with a blending brush, the 6SS brush, which is fine because we only had bronzer on here anyway. But I'm going to dip it into Hoola. I'm literally going to start from the side and you just push up with the product. And all it does is it actually creates a natural contour, like the product ends up sticking to the bridge of your nose on each side. And it just naturally does it itself without doing any crazy kind of lines. Really good if you're in a quick rush and you still need a contour. I've got a big bulb at the end of my nose, so I want that gone. That's it, you go away. So it's like contoured, but it's not crazy contoured. I mean, you can do it if you want, just don't see the point, just do it quickly every day. So this, I'm trying to do less by looking like, yeah, still natural, but looking done. So you want to look like they wake up, and they do, like on the Bold and the Beautiful. They just wake up looking amazing. And then I'll go under here. Just gives you the illusion of bigger lip. And that's it for the contouring. Then I'm just going to jump in with blush, using again the MAC, the angled brush, and I'm using Sunbask Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush from MAC, which I just love this color. It's just a perfect tone. It goes with so many skin types. And literally just start and just push up. And it blends really nicely in with the bronzer. Now, another little trick I do, I actually go back in with a blending brush and I swirl it in here, and I don't know why this is weird. Some people might think this is weird, but I actually like my blush to be in my crease. So I actually go back into my crease and I just put some of the blush through there. I just like, I don't know, it just warms it up. Gives it a bit of that, like you've been at the beach, sun-kissed look. And you can get under if you want. It's like a very subtle difference, but I just really, really like it. Awesome, so that's all that done. Now we're going to jump in and do the highlight, which is my favorite part. Alright, so I'm going to jump in with Iconic Illuminator, which is like all the rage at the moment all over Instagram. I ain't going to do any of that crazy dripping liquid crap because this stuff is hard to work with as it is. It's really liquidy and it's so weird. It's like a dry oil. I can't describe the consistency. I'm going to do 3 little dots there and 3 little dots there and a little bit down my nose. Honestly, you do not need a lot of this. It is so concentrated. That in my tear ducts. Now you can leave it like that if you want. Great if you're going to like Coachella or something, but I'm not. I did go to R&B Fridays. That was so much fun. I had the best time. Honestly, I felt like a 16-year-old again. So now you can use a beauty blender for this, which is probably better. I just don't have it next to me, like I said. So I'm going to jump in with this MAC 224 blending brush. This is the second best thing that I use to blend out highlighter. So yeah, you can let this set for a bit, but you just got to be careful because it actually, wherever you've dotted it or placed it, it kind of leaves like a big, more concentrated dot there, if that makes sense. This shit is crazy. Like insane. I've only got lip balm on at the moment, so you can leave it like that if you want, but I'll go ahead and put lipstick on. Now don't bring this too far down to onto your cheek area, because if you've got bigger pores, this will show everything. It's not forgiving at all. I always go back in with my fingers and just blend. Use your ring finger if you can because it's the softest. Now you don't need to use this. You can just jump in straight with a highlighter and go for it. Oh my god, look at that. It is nuts. Oh my god, look at my lips. I literally look like a disco. I promise it doesn't look this full on in real life. It's only because I've got the light in the background, the ring light, so it's a bit more like, and that always makes everything look so much more highlighted. But yes, I love it. Okay, so jump on to lips now. So I'm gonna use Boldly Bare from MAC, which is just like a neutral peachy type kind of tone. It's a really nice color. You can feel your, so feel free to draw over them a tiny bit. I always do just a tiny bit because I don't want to look ridiculous. Not like everyone wants to look these days. Everyone gets them done. I'm too scared to get any of that stuff done. I mean, good on you if you do. Some people it looks amazing on, and then other people I'm like, whoa. Oh my god, okay, so the 2 nudes I'm going to use are like, I can't live without these nudes. I hope they never get discontinued. Right under the chair, well, I don't need the tip, but anyway, I'll show you in a sec. So this is Jeffree Star Mannequin. Holy crap, it's the best. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just so nice. I love it. Just falling right under the chair. I'll get that later. And Kylie did really well with this gloss. She's done well with a few things, but I love this gloss. It's called So Cute from Kylie. Now, you don't have to put gloss on if you don't want, but I want to. So I'll just literally put that in the middle. And I'll just dab out the rest. It just gives you the illusion of bigger lips. So yeah, so that's literally done. We're done. So I don't know if you can see. I absolutely love this everyday look, like I said. And when I mean every day, I don't mean I like just go pick up my kids from school with this or go to the shops, even though I do after I've done a tutorial. This is the second time I've done a tutorial because I stuffed up my first video. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's just so nice and glowy and fresh and beautiful for summer. So I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. Sorry about my nails. They're hideous. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be making obviously more videos to come. Just let's see how we go. I've got exams coming up, I've got assignments coming up, and I've got 3 little ones that are not here today. That's why it's so peaceful and quiet, so I thought I'd get this in. But yeah, life takes over. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good week. Bye.